Welcome back. I got a lot of information about some upcoming updates in Madden Mobile 22, so let's get straight into it. I'll be going through some catching updates, player matchup changes, overall changes, and this information I have on screen right now. So let's get straight into it. So, League vs. League has been significantly worked on and will be receiving updates for Madden Mobile 23. They're already talking about the Madden Mobile 23 League vs. League on how it will be changed next year, which is actually kind of good news to hear about, that it's going to change, but we really don't care. It's, kind of almost April and nowhere near Madden Mobile 23, so kind of pointless information. They could have saved that for, later on when we actually go towards Madden Mobile 23, but it's also kind of nice to hear, so A will take it. Next is the Easter promo is next. It is April almost, so there will be Easter uniforms, as well as mystery eggs, Easter's versions of Ultimate Freeze presents. Now, I don't like the sound of that because Ultimate Freeze presents were really bad this year, so I hope that the rewards are good, but mystery eggs, because eggs are kind of like presents every year, same kind of concept. But yeah, that's nice to see. Easter promos coming. I hope those Easter uniforms are looking good. We got catching updates. So receivers were being prevented from going back for the ball. That was so annoying when a quarterback would just throw up the ball and the receiver would just not even go to it. They would just basically be running and turn another way when the ball was coming right to them, and then they were like, yeah, I don't want to catch it. So this has been removed, so that is actually nice to see. And for all of these updates and information I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure it is going to be coming on March 29th when we get the arena update and stuff, and I'll pop up right there on the screen how the arena update looks. It actually looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna get draft a week later, so that's also something to look forward to as well. And then next we got the functionality between DBs and wide receivers has been undergone many adjustments. So DBs and wide receivers going head to head, they're basically just fixing how messy the game is when a receiver and a cornerback goes head to head, and the receiver goes one way but the cornerback is actually turned into the wide receiver when he's not supposed to be. So that's actually really nice. I like that catching updates are being looked at and actually being resolved pretty soon. So catch points along sidelines has been further improved to reduce OOB catching issues. That's actually really nice. So sideline catches, you get your feet in. Usually sometimes a wide receiver or a tight end, when they try to get their feet in, sometimes they don't even get their feet in and then they count it. So I guess that is kind of an issue, and it is going to be fixed, so that's nice. Should help with overthrows. Oh my god, they're actually fixing overthrows. Quarterback overthrows is actually really annoying, and you can tell when they happen a lot. They usually happen kind of on slant routes. I would like to say some deep balls, but that could be the receiver's fault as well. But if they're fixing receivers, catching and stuff with overthrows, gameplay should be working smooth after this. So we're hoping that this is going to be some nice catching updates, and it actually is true to what they are saying. Player matchup changes. Now this is really nice. We got easy, balance, hard is going away. Finally, they're not basing it off of easy and easy, balance and balance, hard versus hard. Thank God it's going away, and it will be replaced by a percentage difference. So basically, you go up against someone, it's going to be a percentage, but I'm pretty sure they're also trying to fix if you're going up against someone, you're not going to be in an unfair advantage. So we're gonna have to look forward to good matchmakings. Boosts are taken into consideration alongside the percentage scaling. Oh, so our boosts are going to be added with to our percentage. So usually, I don't know if boost does get added. It probably does, but it is practice squad boost. Is actually very helpful to your teams depending on how much plays you add and what levels you have in practice squad that are leveled up. You can go ahead and really boost up your offense, defense, and special team a lot of overall. So they're going to actually take that into consideration and put it alongside the percentage scaling, which is a new way of the matchups that will be, coming soon. Example, consider a player is at 200. Oh yeah, the speed thing. I think is that next? I don't know. I've seen it. So, example, consider a player is at 200 speed and is boosted to 500 speed. Then if that team has a 50% advantage, the 500 speed player will be reduced to a 425 speed or so, except calculation is probably different in game. So yeah, basically they're saying if a player has 200 speed and is boosted to 500, it's gonna lose some speed with the percentage if the other players are in disadvantage, because it's not fair. You have this insane god squad and you're going up against someone who kind of fits the category you are in, but then again it's kind of unfair, so they're going to take a 50% disadvantage from you, so it's kind of a leveled matchup, which actually could be a great way for players to actually enjoy a matchup instead of forfeiting, because that's what they're trying to resolve, the forfeits. A lot of people going into game and not wanting to play because they're matching up with a 12k team when you're an 8k team. It's not really that fun because the other players are running way faster than yours, so that's getting reduced with this whole percentage thing. So that's nice to see the matchmaking is going to get fixed. Next up, and I think it's the last thing, is overall changes. So previously each mode would have a different effect on players. Now overalls are consistent across all modes. Attributes are more important now. The starting point for gameplay, think a 12k versus 12k matchup, has been lowered, so players are slower now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're increasing the players that are really high in speed, and they're making them slower because it's kind of an unfair advantage to other players. But at the same time, if I read this last thing, player speed is apparently messed up right now and will be likely fixed. So yeah, players speed is actually not working on how they would want it to work, which I can 100% understand why, because if you think about it, right now there is players speeds in the game that are 300 plus. So if you think about this, how do they calculate a 300 plus person running? So they gotta really just kind of make it this 300 plus speed is a 99 speed, and then these 200 something speeds are around in the 85-ishes and above, 90s maybe. That's how they kind of gotta calculate how these speeds are. Maybe they're 100 plus speeds, and that's just a kind of way to think of it, because having a really high number of a speed, it's kind of hard to put down and then actually make and stuff. With the whole kind of behind the scenes engineering of this game, which a lot of people could probably care less about, but also would like to see it come into factor when they actually play the game. But yeah, too much talk. I hope you guys understood a lot of this stuff. If you guys want, you can rewatch the whole entire video. I kind of really went in depth about all of these, and I think I did a good job on talking and explaining about every single thing. So yeah, we got overall changes, player matchup changes, catching updates, and then etc. information. So that's gonna do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. We should be seeing all this stuff coming into an actual factor around March 29th when we get that arena update, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. All this stuff sounds really amazing. This could actually fix the game, besides a couple of things that we don't have in the game, like auction house and coin packs. But this is pretty good for now. I'll take it. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.